Just waking up from a nice dream. Bitcoin pumping on a live stream. Smile shine brighter than a high beam. Ever seen live trading on a widescreen? Bitcoin showing you the steps to own it. We got the alpha, I bet you want it. I'm having fun, send a lecture on it. Randy, put a little extra on it.
It's mutable and decentralized. No censorship or hard cap supply. It's open source and we classify the blockchain secure, and that's exactly why. It's hard money with a new plan. It bounced a lot like this new jam. If Bitcoin dipped, then we ain't gon' trip. I'ma be bullish on you, fam.
I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it. 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 I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Thursday. Guys, we have a lot to talk about, including the fact that Donnie T is pushing for Clarity Act. What does this mean? What is going to happen next? I will break down the new news for you. We also have just a lot, dude. Like, we have meme coins coming out the woodworks today. Robinhood chain is just like kind of taking over. And then we have a Blockchain Academy brought to you by Uphold. I'm actually going to discuss how a blockchain, like how a transaction actually gets broadcasted onto the blockchain. So I think that, because I went over a block and what's in a block, but I know that people had questions about what goes on with an actual transaction. So I do have the whiteboard. I also have a graphic for you guys, so you can screenshot either one of them. But we'll get into that. And then we also have a $100 Bitcoin giveaway. I think we're going to do two $50 giveaways and see how it goes. But we need to have 100 likes to do this giveaway. That is the catch. So if you guys are in the chat and you see people coming in, let's push for 100 likes so that way we can give away $100 of Bitcoin to celebrate 26,000 subscribers. So without further ado, if you guys are ready for the Zest, the news, the education, please smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share this out with friends so more people know what's going on here. We have a goal of course, 150 likes, 150 live viewers, and a subscriber goal of 26,030. Let's get that. Let's get it. 19 more. I'm so excited. And I'm just happy to be here today, guys. So I hope you're happy too. Say good morning to me as I say good morning to you, and check out our two sponsors of the show, Cake Wallet and Uphold. Again, we're going to do Blockchain Academy in a little bit. So let's do this. Hello, oh no, Antonio. Thank you for the rose on TikTok. Again, if you want to enter this Bitcoin giveaway, you have to go to YouTube. That is the only chat that is able to scan this, and you guys could see that it is a real giveaway, and it is for real. So let's say good morning to everyone. We got Jesse, we got Silver Days, Mike Volmer, Mark Smithson, Bobby Flash. Who else we got? Wow, you guys are really chatting it up. Hello, Paco. Shadows here. We have who else? Black Hat, good morning. I see you. Very hoopty floof. Joe Harvey, good morning. Lee's says, sheesh, who's Randy? That's me. Hi, that's me. Thirsty Aztec, hello. He said he loves me. Much love to you too, bestie. Elric, good morning. We have Mike Altman with all the hearts. I love when Mike Altman drops the hearts. Ortman, nice to see you. All right, guys. We have Mike Mazzone. Pieces on every platform. I think I got everyone. Rudy Poo, hello. Craig Franklin, good morning. Everyone, good morning. Cameroon, nice to see you. Welcome. I hope I got everyone. If I didn't say hello to you, please yell at me and I'll make sure we say a little hello. We got Rudy Poo, I see right there. Dustin, good morning. Everyone, good morning. All right, guys, let's get after it. We have a lot of things to discuss today, including the fact that I'm upset because this freaking latte, bro, this latte was too expensive. And I was like, my friend told me about this cafe. They're like, Randy, go to this cafe. And then you guys were in the Discord this morning like, Randy, grab a coffee. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I will freaking go out for a coffee. This latte was $10 and it's literally the size of my hand. I'm a small person. It's literally the size of my hand and it's not even that good. You know, they charged $7 because it was iced. Then another $1 for oat milk and another $1 for vanilla flavoring. Why are we paying $10 for lattes? I just want to understand that really quick. Do not recommend. And so Safe to say I won't be going back there. I actually recorded a video of me ranting. I will be posting that later. And so I was just like, why don't I just try something new? This is what I get. This is what I get. Yeah, $10. This is where we're at. Would I buy it again? No, I'm not buying this latte again. And you know what also set me off? Because you know what? We're sidetracking for a second. They were like, oh yeah, like, cause I was like hungry. They were like, oh yeah, this food, we have some food. We have like this toast, this Cuban toast that you should really try. It was $5. I was like, let me give it a shot. Like, I thought it was a sandwich. No, bro, it was toasted bread with butter on it. I'm freaking livid. I was like, what? I was like, I could have gotten an egg sandwich and a latte from like 5 other cafes for half the price. So that just set me ablaze today. I just wanted to let you know. So that was how my morning started. Then I come home, and it starts pouring rain before this podcast, and I'm like, oh, maybe the power is going to go out, because I was in 2 different places in the past week where the power went out and the generators came on, and I was like, oh, hope I don't have to lose power today and not go live. So there was just a lot of things that happened today. Anyways, we are going to continue to get into the show, and we're not going to rant anymore about coffee prices, because what is Gen Z doing? I don't know. We're going to talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is $64,266 today. Again, we started to rise a little bit. Again, this was, all the data that came out, and then people were like, because it's Twitter. It's because Twitter fixed the algo. That Bitcoin pumped. I was like, okay, fam. However you want to justify it. But we are down 0.71% today. We do want to target 67.6. Bearish level is 60K flat. Again, the momentum is flat today. VWAP is heading down, which again could bring us maybe down to 62K. Can I read your comments? I do see this comment, but if you want to actually have me see your comments, you have to go to YouTube, please. Please go to YouTube. We also have the money flow that is continuing to increase. The RSI is one to watch, everybody. I keep telling you, the RSI is fiddling around right now. She needs to create some sort of support here by this 50 line to create some neutral stance and then keep moving up. I feel like if we just keep flying with this RSI, it is not going to end well. So I think the RSI is doing pretty well. Not going to lie, but it is something to watch. We do know that there's a lot of stuff going on here with Clarity Act and Donnie T. What's Donnie T up to right now? Is everything okay? Are we all going to make it? The answer is yes, we are definitely going to make it. But the spotlight of today is the Clarity Act, and a lot of people want to know what's going on there. And yeah, we are going to get into your breaking news headlines. Let's do it. Breaking news starts now. And again, remember, 100 likes for a Bitcoin giveaway. I'm trying to give you money. Let me give you money. Exchange for likes. Let's go. Guys, what's going on with the Clarity Act? Everyone's talking about it. Clarity, schmarity. Guys, it's not the greatest bill in the world. It does have some good things in it, but again, overarching corruption involved with the banking sector. They keep saying, oh, the Clarity Act is corrupt because of Donnie T. It is not corrupt because of Donnie T. I would say Donnie T has nothing to do with the building of this bill, other than the fact that, again, there's some ethical issues that shouldn't have anything to do with this bill regardless. Nonetheless, he's expected to meet with some senators next week on these ethics concerns with the Clarity Act. He wants it signed and done. Senator Cynthia Lummis has been on a tweeting spree about this as well. Take a gander, take a gander. Donnie T is expected to sit down with senators Thursday afternoon, so today, to try to work out the most difficult remaining piece of the bill to regulate the crypto markets. And as the Clarity Act faces the final weeks of potential Senate floor time, because again, in order for it to get realistically passed this year, it needs to happen ASAP. Otherwise, these boomers are going to go on summer recess and they're not going to go and work. So there you go. The major unfinished section is a legislation restriction on senior government officials' personal business interest in the crypto sectors. The Dems have really been pushing on these limits, most significantly to address Donnie T's ties, because again, his family's involved. Donnie T has his own meme coin. Melania has the meme coin. And then yesterday was so freaking nuts to me because I was scrolling through the Twitters and I see, hold on, let me actually pull up this tweet instead of talking about it. well, we'll talk about it and pull it up. But the White House went and tweeted Trump coin, but it wasn't about the meme coin that basically just crashed and burned, which I feel like it could come back at some point. But no, they're actually minting a Donnie T coin to commemorate the 250th anniversary of this country. Here's the tweet that they put up, literally captioned Trump coin. Again, it's not the meme coin. It's going to be an actual coin that's minted. Take a look at this quick clip. So it says Liberty, 1776 to 2026, and God we trust, Donnie T. And so would you guys want this Donnie T coin? Put the Donnie T emoji in the chat. They then followed up this thread from a tweet with Scott Bessent, our Treasury Secretary, that said, as America commemorates 250 years of independence, the U.S. Mint will be striking this new dollar gold coin to honor the enduring legacy of liberty and lasting symbol of patriotism. Featuring Donnie T, it celebrates the strength of American values and the promise of a nation dedicated to preserving freedom for all. So again, the video showed you the front. The back, it just says USA, $1. So again, they're creating a dollar coin for Donnie T. I would imagine that I don't know if this is going to be something that is openly circulated, if it's going to be limited edition, but it's just very interesting. And then of course you had Thomas Massey that wrote under it that was like, yo, you eliminated the penny, the nickel's out the door, and then you're just gonna put Donnie T on there and create a dollar coin. I thought this was very, very, very interesting of a plan here, especially because Donnie T's own token has been struggling. Now, if we go and look at CoinMarketCap and go look at Trump coin, hold on, where are all my tabs? I swear. So if you look at Donnie T's token, it is down 0.14%. In the past 24 hours, it's at $1.57. Again, the all-time high, I believe, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but the all-time high of Donnie T's token was, I believe, like, what was it, $75, $80? And now we're down to $1.57. So it goes struggling. It's down 95%. Yes, that's the struggle. That's the struggle, friend. That's the struggle. I'm trying to put it lightly. It only has a $373 million market cap. And that is just wild, wild to me. So anyways, they're basically saying, again, they're going to meet with, he's going to meet with all these senators, figure out Clarity Act, talk about all these ethical concerns. Again, I think that this needs to be a separate bill with the ethics concerns. I don't think this really has anything to do with how the crypto market should be structured. This is a crypto market structure bill, and this has nothing to do with structure. This really just has to do with politics and crying and whining. So this is something that needs to get figured out. America needs to hop on this, because at the end of the day, like, we are so behind when it comes to crypto. Dubai's blowing us out the water. All these other countries are blowing us out the water. You look at Singapore, you look at Asia, and they are just pouring education into these children to advance the whole crypto space and, of course, their own economy. And if we don't embrace crypto in the US, our economy will pay the price for it, especially Gen Z. Gen Z needs crypto. It is the only way we're going to be able to catch up, in my opinion. Especially this morning when I was ranting on my video, which I will post after this podcast, where I was like, what are we doing here? That we're paying, like, our dollar is going nowhere. We're struggling to buy a freaking coffee in the morning. And our purchasing power is just melting. But Bitcoin's purchasing power does not. This is why it is so important. I don't care what dollar price Bitcoin is. The purchasing power just continues to go up. So this is why Bitcoin. This is why Bitcoin. Overall, this is why Bitcoin. And it doesn't, honestly, and I know when people get upset with me when I say this, but at the end of the day, one Bitcoin is one Bitcoin. The dollar, all these fiat currencies are designed to fail. And it's sad to say that, but it is the truth. And so later on, we are going to have a Bitcoin standard. We are going to have a Bitcoin standard. John on TikTok says, without crypto, we'll enter another depression. I fully agree with that. This generation is cooked without Bitcoin. And we're not educating anyone on it, which is why I'm here. Obviously, this is my job, is to educate the youth. And so I'm gonna keep pushing for that. Relentlessly, I will keep pushing for that. Relentlessly, because it's our only way out. The American dream is dying. And I want to prove that it's still here and it's alive, and it's going to be because of advancements in technology like crypto. Something independent of all governments, and that's important. And you know what? A lot of people are talking about tokenization, and obviously, this is part of the next generation. We don't care about, like, most of my friends, they work 9 to 5s. A lot of my friends do work night shift. So to anchor the stock market to a 9 to 5 that doesn't fit everybody's schedule, again, it is not fair and it's highly exclusive. This is why Bitcoin and crypto wins, because it's 24/7. And the stalkery people know this. And all the TradFi bros are like panicking. They're like, oh my gosh, what do we do? Oh wait, let's put stocks on blockchain. The only caveat to that is for the trad individuals, it doesn't work out for them fully, because then they don't get to manipulate the market as much as they already do when you have, the pre-market trading, and then, if they hold the stock, then they could go ahead and throw some orders in there, prepare the orders, and there's just corruption in the stock market. If you take away trading hours by tokenizing these stocks, it does put these hedge funds at a little disadvantage. Also, if trading is on blockchain, you can see when these orders come in, come out, and they're timestamped and immutable on a blockchain. Probably going to be mostly on ETH and EVM compatible stuff. And we can also do a blockchain academy on what an EVM chain is if you guys want as well. But here's the thing. Everybody knows, and all these freaking institutions are working on tokenization. And BlackRock tries to psych everyone out. Oh, wait, maybe don't touch Bitcoin yet. Don't touch Bitcoin. And then Larry Fink is like, oh, we love Bitcoin. We love crypto. We're tokenizing the world. And all these institutions, the banks have been cooking in the background while everyone has been crying about Bitcoin. Crying. So Cantor and Securitize, what are they doing right now? They're working on blockchain-based IPOs. And we already see this on a lot of different crypto exchanges, that they're already working on tokenized stocks. They're working on, pre-IPO access, where typically people like us, regular Joe Schmoes, were excluded from that. Blockchain is bringing in liquidity for retail. Take a look at this. I found this very interesting. Investment giant Cantor Fitzgerald and crypto-focused broker-dealer Securitize are revamping IPOs with tokenization and blockchain tech. Under this agreement, Cantor would leverage its equity capital markets and trading capabilities, while Securitize would provide the tokenization infrastructure to issue, distribute, and service tokenized securities, according to a press release. Now, these players are taking rapid steps, towards tokenization of capital markets. Like the DTCC announced further plans to tokenize stocks with a range of partners, including JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, BlackRock, and Vanguard. Let me tell you right now, oh, JP Morgan, don't buy Bitcoin, it's a scam. It's a pet walk. Bruh. Look at what they're doing right now. While everyone's crying, they're building in the background. Just letting you know, we were the ones, the nerds in 2020, 2021, that were getting made fun of because we were putting art on the blockchain, music, and trying to put diplomas and all these things on the blockchain. They were like, oh my gosh, you guys are so crazy. You guys are so wild. I can't believe these crypto degens putting things on blockchain. Look at what they're doing. Us nerds did the work, and they took our tech and built on top of it. That's what happens every single time. They're letting us cook so that way they can eat our meal. Just so you know. Throwing it out there, just so you know. Hold on, I'm getting hot. I'm getting freaking heated. I need a second. Randi Hipper.
Cash is conveyed.
I'm a Bitcoin bestie.
Sorry, I needed to put on a fan. Okay, guys. So also, speaking of tokenizing and things of that nature, Robinhood, guys. Robinhood, I don't know if a lot of you guys know. Again, we need 100 likes to do a Bitcoin giveaway, guys. So please make sure in the chat you're pushing for these likes. And I won't give out Bitcoin if we have less than 75 likes. Not even a shot. So please make sure you guys are smashing the like and sharing this out for a Bitcoin giveaway. But what we do have going on here is Robinhood chain. Robinhood came out swinging. They're like, oh, we got a blockchain, bro. Hang out with us, bro. And now, of course, what happened? The degens got involved. The degenerates got involved. And basically, they have a launch pad for meme coins on Robinhood called Vlad.fun. And this is like a little play. Sorry, my hair is crazy today. It's a play on pump.fun. And Vlad, if you guys don't know, is the guy that is the CEO of Robinhood. So I just find this absolutely wild that this is what's going on. Robinhood comes out with a blockchain and a layer 2, an EVM chain on Arbitrum, and this is what they're doing. Like, this is ridiculous to me. Take a look. Robinhood chain meme coin launchpad, which is called Vlad.fun, suspended operations after describing what they call a serious internal integrity issue involving members of their own team. They said on Wednesday that it took the platform offline while it investigates the incident and consults legal counsel on potential action against those responsible. Vlad not fun, I was going to say, because they're not having fun. Vlad.fun did not disclose the nature of the alleged misconduct. And hours after announcing the shutdown, Vlad.fun warned users that a token bearing the platform's name circulating on its leaderboard was not official. And I think this is a little ridiculous because if you're gonna get upset that people are creating meme coins and you can't launch a chain, you just can't launch a chain. They have to understand that like people are gonna do whatever they want, and that's just how the space goes. And speaking of doing whatever they want, I needed to throw this in here too. Sir SBF. I just want to know, like, where this guy thinks, like where is his brain? Where is SBF's brain? I think it's under the hair that he hasn't washed. And it's because he was out here with his mommy and his daddy ever since he freaking went into a jail cell, which I haven't seen SBF in jail. I don't know if he's actually there. They're like, he's like, I just wasn't well. And I just think I shouldn't be in jail because I'm just a good person. And then his parents, who were in charge of all the charity money, where did they give that money to? A lot of international monies. His parents were like, oh no, let's lobby with everybody. Let's plead. Donnie T, please free our little boy Sam Bankman-Fried. He just wants to play League of Legends in our basement instead of the prison cell. What? There were so many people affected by this. And they're like all daily over it, like they're playing diddly. I don't know what this is about. That's wild. And the fact that SBF even paid off like a third of Congress, like this man was shelling out money like it was monopoly money. Yet the Senate unanimously opposed clemency for SBF. Take a look at this. Little SBF might be stuck in his cell. And meanwhile, he's supposed to get over 100 years in prison. He got 25 for wrecking everyone's life. So that's that too. The Senate agreed Wednesday that SBF should never receive clemency, passing a resolution that states FTX founder should under no circumstances get a pardon or a commutation. It passed by unanimous consent, a procedure that clears as a measure if not a single senator objects to it. Senator Cynthia Lummis and Ruben Gallego, an Arizona Dem, so again, Republican and Dem, serve as the Senate Banking Committee's digital asset subcommittee's top Republican and Dem, respectively. Lummis, again, is like a queen in this industry right now, and she has led the effort to keep one of the most infamous figures, aka SBF, in jail. She said he had his day in court and said, and then Gallego was like, keep him locked up. So I guess people on both sides are like, keep him in jail. Keep him in jail. And again, if he wants to actually tell the truth, which I believe the truth could allegedly be that his parents were really the ones in control of FTX allegedly. If he wanted to tell the truth about where his dad allegedly sent money to foreign charities, I think SBF should throw his parents under the bus, because sure, they threw him under the bus. His parents were like, oh, you're going to take the blame for it, son. You're still young, we're older, so you could serve that time in jail. Am I Delulu? Am I completely Delulu? I need Delulu emojis in this chat. I need Delulu. Am I Delulu? Put Delulu emojis. If I'm completely off my rocker right now. Buck. Oh my gosh. Also, Malachi, watch out, okay? Because if you say something like that one more time, we're banning you from this channel, okay? Also, please make sure you guys are smashing the like. I appreciate you guys. Isn't he able to play his video games in prison? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He wants to play in his parents' basement instead of the prison cell. Which, again, I've never seen him in, like, an orange jumpsuit. I don't believe any of the Tiffany Fong interviews that she apparently did with him. I don't really believe a lot of those, or anything that comes from a lot of that area. So I would honestly love to enter a prison and see SBF in a jail cell. I do not believe it. And to say he's in the same cell with Mr. Diddler, like, I don't believe that either. So maybe I'm too tinfoil hat. Maybe I'm completely out there, but I just don't believe what they're saying is truth. Okay? I don't believe what they're saying is true. And then they even said, like, Nicolas Maduro, I think that was the president of Venezuela, the guy that they captured, is in the same jail with them too. Like, what is this, freaking Love Island for celebrities in this jail cell? Like, I just don't believe this to be true. I'm sorry. It just does not seem for real to me. So, you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm completely wrong and someone correct me. But again, guys, we are looking to give away $100 of Bitcoin today. So we need to smash that like. And if you guys are over on YouTube and you did not hit the like on YouTube, then please go to YouTube, hit the like, and prepare for a giveaway. If you guys... When we do this giveaway, you guys have to have your Bitcoin address ready within 1 minute or I re-roll. What else we got? Wow, I just freaking went off about him. Also, I think this is worth noting too, that Tether also made a major investment in a neobank in Argentina. So I think this is something that you should pay attention to. Tether is investing money everywhere, whether that's Bitcoin mining, AI, and now neobanks. So this is big, big, big. Take a gander. Leading stablecoin issuer Tether invested $20 million in Argentine neobank Uala, taking an equity stake in a financial platform with more than 11 million customers across Argentina, Mexico, and Colombia. The investment was part of their $197 million funding round announced in March, led by Alliance X at a $3.2 billion post-money valuation. Tether was initially mentioned in their announcement and only later unveiled their $20 million investment. And given that headline valuation, the investment should represent a rough 0.6% stake in their post-money equity through the terms, though the terms could differ on that. But this is big stuff because Tether is just throwing money everywhere digital. And that just goes to show where we're going right now because Tether's in there and they're in the trenches. They're in the trenches. Hello, DeFi Hello, everybody. Please, again, make sure you guys smash the like, subscribe, and share, or else there is no Bitcoin giveaway. We want to give away Bitcoin today. So please make sure you guys are smashing the like and sharing. We need 30 more likes, 30 more. TikTok friends, did you guys go to YouTube yet? Did you go to YouTube and smash a like there? YouTube.com/MissTeamCrypto. You can go to my bio as well. Before we get to a potential Bitcoin giveaway, we are going to go to Uphold. We're going to do Blockchain Academy. And I'm going to tell you about, and I also, again, I have a graphic that's digital that you could screenshot. I also have my whiteboard. So we're going to talk about Bitcoin transaction and how that actually works. And I'm going to keep it as simple as possible. Blockchain Academy starts now. Welcome to Blockchain Academy, brought to you by Uphold. Go to uphold.com/Randy, guys. Check it out. They have staking. They got XRP debit card. You could earn 3% XRP back if you deposit your paycheck onto Uphold and get that paycheck like 2 days early. Savage in my opinion. We do have a Bitcoin transaction. How does it work? How does a Bitcoin transaction work? I essentially narrowed it down to keep it as simple as possible to 5 basic things. Now, you could think of a Bitcoin transaction like a checkbook. Like when you have a checkbook, which I've never written a check, but I've seen it done. essentially you write the check, okay, it's going to this person, write their name, write the amount, and then you're gonna sign it. The same thing happens automatically on this digital level, right? So when you first do a Bitcoin transaction, you're gonna open your wallet and you are going to write the amount that you're sending and just literally hit send. But when you hit send in your wallet, what you don't actually realize you're doing is actually just signing it. You're signing it like a check, because when you open a wallet, you get your private keys, right? You get those 12 to 24 words that are your recovery phrases that then attach to your private keys that's basically your digital signature. So what you're doing when you're sending a transaction, you're like, okay, I wrote my check, here's my signature, and it's automatically done. Now, once you hit that send button, your transaction is broadcasted, meaning it is just sent out to the blockchain abyss. And within that abyss, there are basically computers, otherwise known as nodes, but we're not going to make it complicated. You're basically just letting the computers that operate on the network know that you are sending money. It's like a notification, like how whenever I send money to my friend on Venmo, I'm like, okay, I sent my friend $20. I get a notification. Hey, your transaction went through. She gets a notification and she's like, oh, Randy sent me money. Then she'll go on her Venmo and check it. Oh, wow. She confirmed that my money was sent, right? Same thing. Basically, you hit send and you send a notification or a message to all of the computers and saying, hey guys, I'm sending money. Go check it out. And then the network, the computers are verifying it. They're like, oh, bro, is this transaction real? Is it real? And then they're like, oh, okay, does she actually have that amount of Bitcoin in her wallet? Let's say I'm sending 2 Bitcoin when I only have 1. Then the network is going to be like, oh, hey, yo, she doesn't actually have that money. And so that actually prevents double spending as well. So once the network is like asking the question, hey, yo, is this real? And then they come to the conclusion, hey, this looks legit. You're going to add that. That's when the block comes into play, the Bitcoin block. Because a block in itself, like we discussed the other day, and I could pull that graphic up, in a block itself, it has a list of all the transactions that occurred. And so then your transaction, once the network is like, hey, yo, this is real, this looks legit, bro, it adds it to a block. And so it's accounting for that transaction. Essentially, once that happens, then confirmation comes through. Then the miners are like, oh, look, this transaction happened. The nodes looked at it and verified, hey, this looks right, this looks right. And then the miners go and confirm. And how the miners go do that is they break down that block.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Did you all smash the like and share the stream?
Listen to Mr. Jesse there. So essentially, you send the money. The network is like, hi, look at this transaction. Then they verify it. They add that to the block. So that way, again, every time you send a transaction, it is on the blockchain. That's how it happens. And then it is confirmed. And you'll notice that, when you are sending Bitcoin to an exchange, sometimes they require 5 confirmations, 12 confirmations, however many confirmations, because there's always going to be computers looking over the transaction, looking over the blocks to verify if it's legit. This is how a transaction happens. So because it is verified multiple times in many different ways, you are able to, there is no double spending, and everything is legit and accounted for, and it is on the blockchain for everybody to see. This is essentially how it happens. So if you guys want this simple version, take a screenshot. There you go. You can take your screenshot. TikTok, here's your screenshot. YouTube, here's your screenshot. I also have the digital version right here. So basically, again, you sign the transaction, it gets sent to the network. The nodes are like, hey, is this real? Is there enough Bitcoin? Is this already spent? Okay, that prevents the double spending. The miners are like, oh, let's add it to the block, bro. And that happens for Bitcoin specifically every 10 minutes. And then the blockchain is like, hey, look at this. Yay, more blocks equals more security. Woohoo. And it is confirmed. That's basically how it goes. So for people who say, like, oh, bro, like, you don't know if you can send fake Bitcoin. Like, no, you cannot, because it would be stopped at step 3. Essentially, most likely be stopped around here. Because then the blockchain will be like, hey, yo, like, this is a huckster fraudster right there. So this is why the blockchain is so significant. So significant. Thank you for subscribing, friend. John Legend, thank you for becoming a member. I think he just renewed his membership. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, okay. Got you. Got you. But yeah, there you go. The guy in front of me at the grocery store wrote not one but 2 checks. What? 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 That's crazy. That's crazy. Imagine writing a check at the grocery store in the year of 2026. That is like blasphemous. That is absolutely insane to me. But yeah, that is basically how it goes. If you guys want, sorry, I have hiccups. If you guys want to take a screenshot, you can take a screenshot of this. This is AI generated, so it's not like the cleanest thing in the world, but I wanted something in addition to this. So I was like, AI, make this for me because I'm going to do a whiteboard, but people might not like my handwriting or something, so make it pretty. And so there it goes. But yeah, this is how Bitcoin transaction works. Did you learn something? Did you guys feel better about this? Did you guys know how it worked? Let me know. But yeah, this is like highly important to understand this. What's the word is Donnie T signing the Clarity Act. So we talked about this earlier in the show. Donnie T is actually having a meeting with senators today to discuss the Clarity Act. And again, the major thing right now is the ethical concerns over whether or not a president or his family should have anything to do with an industry like this. Someone's like, I'd be upset if I was behind someone writing a check at the grocery store. Yeah, no, that is insane. I could say it with my whole chest, I've never written a check in my life. I don't even know if I own a checkbook. Like that's how behind I am. Or not behind, I guess ahead. I don't know. But I've never written a check. I don't think any of my friends have ever written a check in their life. And so that's basically the tea on that. But do you guys want to give away some Bitcoin? I feel bad because I said I would do it, but we're not getting the likes that I have requested. Should we give away some Bitcoin? Put a 1 or a yes emoji, 2 or no emoji. Maybe we'll do a $50 giveaway and save the other 50 for another time. When am I going to put a book out? I am cooking on it, guys. You don't understand what I've been doing behind the scenes lately. Like, it has been absolutely freaking insane what I've been doing. Like I said, there's a very important meetings I'll be having within the next few weeks. I'm going to Hong Kong next month, which is also really exciting, guys. We're going to Hong Kong. We're doing Bitcoin Asia. If you guys have not yet, let me show you the tickets. Hold on. Where's my Bitcoin Asia? Bitcoin Asia. Okay, there we go. If you guys have not yet, please go and check out Bitcoin Asia. It is going to be so fantastic, and I'm so excited to go and speak. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff at Bitcoin Asia. I don't know if I could publicly announce that yet, but go ahead and check it out. Again, I am working on that discount code for you. This is the 27th to the 28th in Hong Kong. Of course, I'll be leaving a few days early to go to Hong Kong because it is a 12-hour jump ahead for us. So basically, like, it's 10:30 a.m. here on the East Coast. It's 10:30 p.m. over in Hong Kong. So I'm going to have to work on flipping my sleep schedule like a few days before. So I'll be leaving. I'll probably be in Hong Kong for about a week. So I could do this conference and get after it. So I'm going to be working relentlessly to go ahead and get this done for you guys. So I'm very excited to go to Hong Kong. It is my first time in Hong Kong, and I just feel so grateful that I'm able to travel the world and basically take you guys with me. So I'll be vlogging pretty much everything I do, like I do all the time anyways. So I'm very excited. Use the $50 for coffee. When is Crypto Night Season 2 coming out? I am working.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're
If you can interview someone tomorrow, who would it be?
Dead or alive? That's really my question. If I could interview anyone, if I could interview anyone, it would probably be Jesus. I would love to interview Jesus. But technically Jesus is alive. So I would love to interview him. But I would also, wow, that's a really hard one. It's a really hard one because there's so many people I would like to get into their brains and like really understand them. Wow, it's really hard. I'd probably say Donnie T. I would love to interview Donnie T and just like I want to know where his head is at on certain things. So I would love to interview Donnie T. Love to interview the president. I've always wanted to interview a president. No matter where they were at, I would love to interview them. Who else? Oh, that's so hard. That is really hard. I would like to interview controversial people too, and I wouldn't even bring up the names here because I think we will get a little PO'd. But I would love to interview some controversial people, especially in politics right now. Like both sides. Let's say like the whole KIRK thing. Like I would like to interview the widow. I would also love to interview Miss Owens as well. Like I would love to interview both of them and like see where their psychology is. I love learning about people and like where their brain is at. Elon Musk. Oh, I would love to interview Elon. So yeah, I would love to interview Elon. I think Elon and I would have like a banger interview. But definitely Donnie T, Elon, some controversial people in politics I would love to interview too. Satoshi would be dope. Oh, I would love to interview Satoshi. But yeah, we are getting it. Guys, 57 likes. Can we get 75? Can we get 75 likes? I'm trying to give away monies. Interview Hunter Biden. You know what? I would actually love to interview Hunter. I think I would ask him real questions. That's the thing. I think the problem with me interviewing certain people is like I would really ask them questions that people would want to know. And I feel like sometimes they wouldn't want to answer those questions. But 1000%. Maybe I could get Hunter on the show. I probably could. Do you guys think that we should we should do that? I think all right, so go under. Here's our live stream right now. Go under there and tag Hunter Biden. I think we could actually get that done. I think we could get that done.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Thank
shoot.
you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're
For handwriting lessons, JK. Happy Thursday.
Josh V, you come out swinging with these comments. Is my handwriting really that bad? I didn't think it was. Is this horrible? Can you guys rate this on a scale of 1 to 10? Rate my handwriting on a scale of 1 to 10. I didn't think it was that awful. Scott, apparently not. Apparently it wasn't. Apparently it wasn't his. But I think that would be very interesting. Again, I would ask these people real questions, and I feel like that's why they probably it would get controversial really quick. Anyways, guys, let's give away at least $50 of Bitcoin. I feel bad. I don't want to leave y'all hanging, but I did request 75 likes. It would make me very happy if we did get at least 75, 100 likes, to give away some Bitcoin. So we're going to do that. We're going to do a keyword. So I'll tell you again, here are the rules. Have your Bitcoin address ready. If you are on TikTok, if you are on X, if you are anywhere that is not YouTube, leave the platform, go to YouTube and get in that chat. Now, also, we are going to roll the dice and you have 1 minute to give me your Bitcoin address. If you do not give me your Bitcoin address within 1 minute, I will re-roll with no mercy. You hear me? I'm not going to feel bad. And I mean it this time. I'm really not going to feel bad. So let's get into it. Let's do a keyword. And this is going to be for everyone. Okay. What is our keyword? We're going to do... What's a good word? Coffee. Enter Coffee in the chat. Coffee's... Right, Coffee in the chat. Are you guys writing no, I shouldn't give this away? I'm giving the money away. I'm telling you I'm giving this money away. Write Coffee in the chat. Only write it once. If you write it more than once, you will be eliminated. So write Coffee. I'm gonna give it a minute to cook, and then I'm gonna roll the dice. So write Coffee. Only write it once, and if you write it more than once, you will be eliminated. I have so many imposter accounts. I know. And listen, social media does not help. Like I have a problem on Instagram and TikTok and everywhere that your mother is on. And these social media platforms, one will verify me, and even if I am verified, they don't help. So that is it's a little bit of an issue. Just keep blocking them, please. And maybe tag TikTok to verify me. But yeah, let's comment Cliffy. I'm gonna get my Bitcoin wallet out because it is on this phone. Okay. And again, these are like donations that you all gave to me that I'm really giving back to you. And I know you guys might get upset that I'm doing that, but I just feel like I have to give back to this community because you guys got us to 26,000 subscribers. We've been grinding for so long. So thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for supporting the channel the way you guys do. We are getting after it. You got 2 scam Discord requests. Fake me's on Discord today. 2 of them. That was ridiculous. That is freaking, and it's only gonna get worse. I'm very popular with the scammers, apparently. Yes, I know. It's an easy target. It's an easy target. Okay. All right, let's get into it. We're gonna roll again. I'm gonna give you guys 1 more second. Write Cluffy in the chat. Cluffy, smash the like too, please. We are looking to get 75 likes. We have 10 more until we get there. Please smash the like and share out this stream. It would help me greatly if y'all did that. So let's do it. We're gonna roll the dice. I'm gonna give you guys 1 more second. Let me get my little rolling sound. Drum roll, please. I can't believe you only have 26K followers. I know it's hard because we get censored a lot. So on YouTube, we have 26K. We're trying to get 20,000 on TikTok, which has been a struggle. So please follow on TikTok if you haven't yet. But yeah, let's do it. Drum roll, please. Hodl M3. Hodl M3. If you are here, you have 1 minute to give me your Bitcoin address, and I will send this $50 to you literally right now on the spot. But if you do not answer me within 1 minute, I will have to re-roll. So, Hodl M3, congratulations, bestie. Woo! If Hodl M3 does not answer, I will make this a members only giveaway. I will listen to Ian. Oh, he answered. Congratulations, Mr. Hodl. Congratulations, Mr. Hodl. Let me go send this money to you. Hold on. Blackhead, I'm using RDM to transfer this address right now. Hold on. Okay. Beep. Beep. No problem, Hodl. Everyone say congrats to Mr. Hodl. Oh, wait, wrong phone. See, I don't even know where I'm at anymore. Hold on. Where's Discord? Okay. Let me double check the address. See, this is blockchain safety right now. BC1 L and J. Okay. Send. Okay. Excuse-moi. Why is what? I'm so confused right now. What did? Oh, there we go. Okay. Freaking this wallet confused me for a second. I was like, where did my stuff go? Okay. USD 50. Let me put this on do not disturb. Okay. So we are confirming the send, continue, verify. Okay. Recent history. I believe it is sent. It is sent. It did not give me the little transaction, excuse-moi. All right, it is sent. My friend, double check if this is done. What, am I like losing it today? All right, I think this is done. Yeah, I think this is all good. So if you, my friend, let me know if you have the little transaction. And we should be good. So congrats, bestie. You just won your $50. So yay! Mr. Hodl M, if for some reason this didn't go through, please let me know tomorrow, and I will make sure I send it again, because for some reason it's not showing up on my little blockchain explorer here. So should be good. We should be good. Yay! I sent the money out. So perfect Toddle M. Let me know if you got it. You could come into the Discord and complain too if you did not get it, but because for some reason sometimes I hit the send button and it doesn't go through. But either way, transaction done. No, it's not that I'm having trouble. It's just like the UI confused me. I think it was an update to this specific wallet, and I don't understand what they did. But I think it was a glitch where it's not showing the send, but it's showing that I received something a while back. So we'll see what happens. Oh, you got it. Okay, perfect. Okay, I see. It was just a glitch. It's probably because my phone has the update. I think that's the problem. Is this phone has the update. But anyways, let's freaking go. Woo! Perfect. Okay, guys. Thank you guys for being here today. I really appreciate all of you. Blessings, everyone. Hello, Corey. Thank you for your love. I appreciate it. I have to go check if this phone has an update. I think it's the phone itself that's having a problem. But yes, thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Bitcoin giveaway is done. It has concluded, guys. If you want more giveaways, we have to come back to these streams and smash the like heavily. I am way over time today, and I have, oh shoot, I gotta get on the phone in a few minutes. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Please smash the like, subscribe, share this out with friends. Thank you for 26,000 subscribers. Next stream will be on Monday. I have a lot going on tomorrow that I need to take care of. So I will be back live on Monday. I will be posting videos all throughout the weekend and today, and you know I'm relentlessly online. I'm never not online. So I will see you guys on Monday. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you. Have an amazing weekend. Bless all of your hearts. Mwah. Stay zesty, guys. Bye.